Hello.
Hello.
This is Character Trash, and we are watching Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, Part 2, Episode 6, Death of the Undying. And we have an aerial perspective for the time being.
Yeah, the neck hurts sitting up like that, so
We're going to do this.
lounging in my hammock.
And I've captured Captain America.
Hold him aloft.
The lad. The legend. The boy.
Look at that sad sleep.
It's like, please let me sleep.
Please God, let me live.
Alright, let's watch this episode and see what happens.
I'll tell you when I get back, okay?
Oh, come on, that's so unfair.
I'll be back soon.
Always so adamant.
I love having such a zealous, determined thing.
Oh.
Holy crap.
Are you all done now? Then it's time to eat you.
Oh, nasty.
Punch him in the tongue. Punch him in the symbol.
Ooh, it's a doggy.
Good job, also.
Stop it.
Who is the dog?
I was going to say, that dog has been in it before.
Nice.
Yeah, my guy.
Well, it's gone. Goody, goody. I get to have dinner and dessert.
Stab him in the tongue, you guys.
Ooh. Ha.
Nice.
Where the hell did you leave your post? No matter what happened to us, you could still have kept your involvement a secret. That was the whole idea, right? But you just come waltzing in here, plain as day. Are you a complete idiot?
Yeah, fine. That's it. I'm an idiot.
I like their dynamic, whatever it is.
Yeah, I like it a lot. I just don't want it to be romantic.
I don't care if it's
Don't
romantic.
leave a single trace.
So far, it doesn't seem to be.
Right by the start.
What is it?
Thanks for saving us back then.
Tell me later.
You're a giant
Stay
bitch.
focused on the
Thank
mission
you.
now.
Yeah, they've got like a cozy dynamic going on. It's very platonic. I don't feel a lot of like,
Yes, sir.
Man, I like it.
Are you trying to go after Mr. Hughes' murderer?
You win.
Yeah.
yeah. What a cutie. What a keeper.
So I'm kind of confused with that guy. He's a good guy? Or he's just kind of...
He's being used.
In that case, we were probably dealing with a homunculus.
I'm a grown man.
That's just not possible.
Boy.
One thing he told me is that nothing is impossible. They're real, all right. I understand if you don't believe me. After what I just
I
saw,
fucking love him.
I have to.
I give you the benefit of the doubt. It does sound crazy. But it's not crazy. I'd be like, Elizabeth!
Just a never-ending parade of freaks lately, huh?
Yeah. He says driving in the car with the big giant talking helmet.
Yeah, right.
My body ran in there. Seems to think it can hide from me.
The third
That would
laboratory.
be really sad, I feel.
So this ties
I'd be
the
pissed
direct
at
to
it.
the military.
I'd want to kill it.
I would just be like,
That's all we need for now. We're pulling back.
Out of my way! I don't want any of your boring old skin and bones. I got me a special reunion to get to.
Personnel must evacuate immediately. Colonel.
He's very prissy in his walk. I feel like somebody needs to attend to his bangs. They're just kind of everywhere at all times. It's like if my hair was like this all the time. Hi guys.
Well, now, I am just shocked.
There she is.
don't kill anybody important.
It's bad enough that you stood me up on a date. And now you're pointing.
She threatens me the most. Except for Wrath.
You've got some nerve.
I don't think she's working around.
Take a good look, boys. It's a philosopher's stone.
Cool.
I was created
Good
with
to
a
know.
stone at my core. It's not just a legend, it's my heart.
Ooh, rip that out.
It's such a shame.
Oh!
Too slow.
Wow, she's quite the threat.
Oh no, did I get your ignition glove all wet? Silly me.
Is it the only form of alchemy you know?
Shoot.
What are we gonna do? She'll shred us with her freaky fingers. No, she made a big mistake. She flooded the room with water. A simple transmutation and we've got hydrogen gas.
Nice.
Solid.
No!
gift from one of my ex-girlfriends.
He's such a cute little ladies' man.
He's precious.
Hey, Colonel, would you mind giving me a light here? Alright, you're all wet.
Yeah, well, those things will kill you, you know that?
It's true.
So stay alert.
Yes,
I kind
sir.
of hope so. Holy Mother of God! Oh my goodness.
No! He did.
Oh yeah. Maybe.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Don't kid yourself. He's a dead man.
No, he's not.
Get him out of there.
There's nothing you can do that'll kill me.
Then you won't mind if I borrow this.
Nice. No!
Ah!
No!
Ah!
No!
Needed to save Havoc.
That bitch.
I mean, totally horrible, but I
I
liked
don't
her.
know that much about medicinal
But I'm glad they have the stone.
but this should amplify my abilities.
Nice, bro.
Uh-oh, she's coming back around
Seems
it.
like you should buy a girl dinner first.
Ah!
Stick your hand in her chest.
Oh! I'm so fucking torn.
No!
It's the lovable against the cool.
Your Excellency!
What's the current status?
The criminal responsible for the prison break has stormed the premises.
Well then, I'll give it some backup.
Very good.
You're gonna kill him is what you're gonna fucking do.
No, sweetie. Go
I
home.
prefer to handle it on my own.
We do not want you. Yeah.
Ah!
The Philosopher's Stone's my core.
Oh, no.
Oh my gosh.
I really hate to do this. You were a prime candidate for sacrifice and all. But you forced me to kill you.
Damn you.
Save
Man.
your breath. I
Knew
want
she
you
was
to
a
watch
giant
you
threat.
bleed to death. Then you can die.
Hey, answer me.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry.
You can't die. Not yet. Not before I do.
Wow. That was really rough and sudden.
I did not need any of that.
Wow.
If a soul is incompatible with another person's body, wouldn't it be the same for a soul bonded to a suit of armor? If that's right, there's no guarantee I'll be able to stay in this form long enough to get our old bodies back.
Don't think like that. You're fine right now. It's cool right now. You're okay.
We need to be preparative and preemptive and all keywords that mean prepared.
I've wanted to chop you up since I met you.
Abigail.
It's bad enough to lose one. But now you're forcing me to kill a second candidate.
Candidate? A second one?
Yeah. You and Mr. Gallantry.
That's enough of the casual chit-chat, Rust. All I want to hear from you is screaming. Ah!
Oh! Holy shit.
He did. I think we need to learn a little more about these things before we fight them.
They don't have a choice now.
I know.
Wait a minute.
Shoot the top.
So when you said you'd already had to kill someone, can't be. You didn't. You bitch!
Aim for the cat.
She's trying.
No, she's not. Good shot.
It's true.
She's just being angry. Sad. Which I get, but shoot the tat.
It wasn't the side, though. I have faith. Anime bleeding is not the same as real
Yeah, I
bleeding.
agree, but regardless.
They care about each other a lot. I appreciate that.
So do I. I just think, you know, it serves the person better if you actually take out the killers and be sad about it.
We need to get out of here.
Apparently, well, there's a lot of deep feeling here, though. It's not just like, I mean, some people have the clarity of mind to be able to do that, but some people don't. Sometimes
I
it's just
understand
like,
that. It's just me. I'm like stressful about it because that's what I want.
Careful.
He's not a body.
Careful.
It's fine.
If she breaks that seal, he's fucked.
Maybe that's not the seal spot. You're good.
I know, but she can.
Oh.
Ah!
Leave me and save yourself.
No,
Run!
I won't!
Go!
I won't leave you!
I love it. I love it
I'm
all.
sick of watching people die, and I can't just sit back and take it anymore. I won't let anyone else get killed, not when I can protect them.
Ooh, cool shot. That's cool.
I couldn't agree more.
Shit. What the hell?
Mustang.
Oh.
The boy.
I can get you on your knees after all.
Ooh, he burned it. Oh, that's smart.
He's using
Nice.
the flick ignition, and he carved a transmutation circle into his hand.
Smart, bro. Lots of smart pass around.
Let to death by now.
I seared the wound closed. I came close to passing out from the pain.
Nice. Dude. Now I'm ready for her to go, even though she's
Try
cool.
and prove you wrong. So let's see. How many times is it gonna take?
Nice. Nice.
Super nice. Woo! Woo! Hot damn!
Oh, whoa, she is mighty.
Ooh!
She is seriously mighty, dude.
She just keeps on coming back and coming back, baby. Like a damn
She must be
cockroach.
top freaking dog.
You killed me. I look forward to the day when those eyes will be wide with agony. It's coming. It's coming.
He roasted her ass alive.
Help him! So the father is the philosopher, isn't I guess.
Are you alright?
Forget about me. We need to get you some help.
Thanks, Alphonse. Thank you for looking after my subordinate.
Yeah, sure. We need to call your doctor.
I like their dynamic, whatever it is.
Hurry.
It's cozy.
Call the doctor for Havoc. Please.
This bitch. So we're down greed and lust. Oh,
Hey, I'm home now.
he lost his bottom jaw.
Poor guy.
Laura! Welcome back!
Okay,
You bitch!
thanks. Will,
You hug the boy. There you go. Cozy feelings.
you won't stay. I can't put it back on.
Baby!
Him in that arm.
I
I
know!
love his little yell.
Every time. Quick! Can't put it back
I
on!
hope someone can fix me.
He's so alive.
Not live my life as sheep metal.
Wow.
Oh, what the? How the hell are you still alive?
Are you making your butt next to me?
Hey. Oh no, put me down right now. I got a second chance to terrorize the city.
Oh,
I
my
ruin
God.
everything. No, don't do it. Wait. No, stop, please.
Wow, that was heavy as shit. Fuck.
They both have a lot of catching up to do.
That was your trap.
Oh, shit!
Hey, daddy.
Shit!
Okay, yeah, so now it's obvious.
Shit!
It's obviously him.
Ass. Ass.
Let us see if he's an ass.
Yeah, it's the same damn face.
It's definitely the same face. What? No. No. So now And I like to stay in the neutral zone until we know. So now clearly this is Papa. The question remains whether or not Papa is bad, brainwashed, or secretly good.
Ass. No trust. No trust.
Illegitimate.
None.
Legitimate feelings. What? Oh, straight leg stretch.
Just
Baby
Are you tired, buddy?
Baby guy. Are you tired?
Just goes right back to sleep.
They do have a lot to catch up on. A lot of really, really nice fights, finally.
Yeah.
The fights have been good, but they've just been very, very short.
And scattered, kind
And
of.
scattered, and I mean, wow, I did not think that whore was going to go down. But she did, finally. Definitely at first was like, no, because she's so cool, but then it got super irritating by the end of it. And I was like, okay, murderer, please die.
She killed Havoc, I guess is that guy's name?
Huh.
Cigarette guy's name is Havoc, I think.
I don't know, he's just saying
But he's very dead, unfortunately.
Maybe.
And good old Mustang almost died.
Maybe.
Lord.
He might be alive. I'm not going to say Sig Boy's dead till I know, even though he is mighty dead.
I had a lot of stress about Mustang. Lots of stress.
I knew he wasn't going to die. They've written him as a particular character that's probably got a couple seasons before he is smoked.
It's true, but you can still experience stress about a situation and know in the back of your head this guy's going to be fine. Just the drama of the situation is like, oh man. Like if you were there, you'd be like, where is he? Is he okay? Is he going to be alright? Then if he showed up, you'd be like, are you dying? You okay? I don't know. It's interesting.
It's really good. It's one of my favorite ones, actually, so far.
It's pretty solid. Al coming to terms and being like, no, I'm putting an end to this. Like, such neutral, good wonderfulness.
Yeah, he's mighty convicted. He's
Yeah.
interesting because he doesn't, like you said, he's a very neutral kind of guy, but, you know, kind of doesn't seem to get involved emotionally in anything until there's something to be emotionally involved in. But he really kind of holds his own in all situations lately, and it's nice. Like, yeah, the dad thing will be cool. Yeah,
I don't know about cool.
I'm so I get so thoughtful about these. It's hard to say much.
I'm afraid that they're gonna get trusting of Daddy-O. And then Daddy-O's gonna use one of them as a sacrifice. That's what I'm afraid of.
I
don't trust this.
I'm not afraid of that.
I do not trust the situation. This is bullshit.
I'm not afraid of that because the odds of Ed trusting him are pretty low.
Odds of Ed trusting him are low. Odds of Al trusting him are questionable because Al didn't necessarily have the same experience. Like in the flashback, it showed Ed seeing what was going on with the mom, but not necessarily Al. Al was too little.
It's my personal opinion that Al will be neutral. Probably personally have some, like, I mean, he might not be that bad. But I think at the end of the day, he'll pretty much side with Ed. That would be my
Initially.
opinion, because Ed's been there.
Yeah.
It depends, honestly. If this guy walks in with a very, very legitimate, provable reason, this is why I did not come back, blah, 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 and a good-ass apology, maybe. Yeah. Interesting. I would like to see, whether or not he's a good or bad guy. That's what I would like to see, because there are a lot of options.
Yeah.
Like, it's not necessarily as cut and dry as, like, the father is a bad guy. Or he's a bad guy. Or, you know.
I'm just talking about their ultimate intention. Not necessarily like the action. He's not like going to walk up and be like, Ed, I'm going to use you as a sacrifice.
No, I'm talking about that too. I'm saying it's going to be interesting because there are more options than him straight up being the villain. There are.
For sure.
Even seeing him as the father.
Yeah.
He may not be a bad guy still. It's possible. Probably. But it would be interesting to see the explanation of whatever turnout they end up with.
It is definitely interesting. Don't like the fact that he just left them. Don't like the fact that it's unexplained. Don't like the fact that it obviously made their mother upset. Don't like the fact that he left a bunch of alchemy shit at their house and then was like, oops, they learned how to do it, basically. Like, there was no...
There could be a lot of reasons for that, and it might be some shitty stuff, but it may be... It has a little bit of the air of potentially very protective stuff. You know, like, I'm going to leave enough so that you guys will learn stuff. there's just potential there for him to like, let me leave this stuff so you guys can learn what you need to learn to stay safe, or even it be an accident. Like, he learned that stuff. They were his books, and they didn't come back. Like, it's not necessarily as cut and dry as like, yes, learn alchemy.
Yeah, I don't necessarily mean that
But
it's
it could
cut
be.
and dry. I'm just more saying that, like, I feel like there's obviously a specific reason that he left. It's not just like, oh, I got done with family. Like, the show is not going to be like...
Yeah, well, he went off to fight,
well, that's the thing. It never said. There's no indication that he went off to fight. It's just that
that's
he
the
left.
assumption.
So, he left. He is a great alchemist. He calls him by his name. Ed does. He doesn't call him Dad.
Well, he's pissed. I mean,
Yes.
he said that from the beginning.
I know. But I'm saying that is a distant relationship regardless.
Right.
Like, obviously he wasn't seriously involved in his life when he was little either. And if so, very briefly.
Yeah.
And then he shows up again looking older, which is fine. But it's one of those things where if you look at the show as a whole, right, what purpose does he actually serve? Is he going to be an ally at the end of this thing? You really feel like the dad's going to show up and be like an ally by the end of the show? Or is he going to serve some sort of
Totally
purpose?
depends. It depends on the brain of the writer, because it's quite possible that they build him up as the bad guy, and there's this fucking twist at the end where he obliterates everything, where he takes the hit of seeming like the bad guy in order to achieve literally the #1 alchemist position and fucking obliterate everything bad. It could also be what you're saying, where he's, using it to get power. I mean, it could be so many things. It could be that he's not him. It could be that he's brainwashed and, whatever. It could be sort of a quintessence thing where maybe he was a good dude, and then the more philosopher's stone he got, the more power hungry and the more crazy. You never know. I mean, there's like a shitload of options.
Either way,
But he doesn't strike me initially as a shitty dude. That's the thing. He doesn't strike me as vibes of a shitty dude.
I just don't trust.
I think it's a lighting thing for me, I think.
And
He
they-
was in the light when
they've
everybody
also
else was in the
dimmed
dark.
his features.
He was in the chair. Yeah, but that was like in dark rooms, not like... Yeah, I don't know. He's in the chair too, and he turned around and they kind of half shown. And when he smiled, it wasn't the anime smile. You know what I mean? That's like, I'm here to fuck things up.
No, it was an all-knowing, creepy smile.
You can be all-knowing and not be bad, though. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. He's a dude who's got a strategy.
Yeah.
It may or may not be good.
Yeah, he's
But
definitely
he's
got a
clearly
strategy.
got a strategy, and whatever it is, I think he genuinely believes he's doing the right thing.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem like fucked up. So far, people
don't know.
change quickly, clearly.
I feel like he's gonna use his kids one way or another.
I can see that.
Because my last note on all this, is that the show has set it up that the dad left. But it's also set it up that the show's kind of about Ed and Al on their own figuring things out.
Yeah.
So they can bring the dad back in as a character for sure. But I don't feel like he's necessarily going to hang around a lot. Because it kind of is about them together. Maybe I'm wrong, but...
Yeah, I mean, it never struck me.
It's them trying to get their bodies back. It doesn't have to be them against the world, but it's them trying to get their bodies back.
Definitely,
So if their dad doesn't play into that, then he's going to be an in and out character. But if he's just like, you see what
I
I'm
don't know. I see what you're saying, but I personally don't view the show the same way. So I guess we'll have to kind of watch more and see how the show turns out, because I view it as definitely a quest to make that happen, but everyone kind of has their own path within this giant story that they don't ignore. Like the teacher, they took time to figure her out. They took time to figure every little character out.
I'm not disqualifying any of the other plot points. I'm
No.
just saying,
So what I'm saying is clearly it's a writing perspective that does include other perspectives.
Right.
It's not like, well, we have to keep these limited characters. It's not like Jane the Virgin, where it is about Jane the Virgin, so she can't actually have a constant lover.
Right.
It does have openness of plotline, is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
So there's potential for him to have his own strand within the greater plotline, even if we're still following the personal plotline. Because just because he's alive or even good doesn't mean he'll stick around.
Right.
Don't know. Not sure what to think. Just a lot of possibilities.
I'm glad Mustang's okay.
Pretend I'm playing the harp. Anyway,
I think I'm good.
yeah, I'm done here.
You want to move on?
I do.
Alright. Let's do it.
What a good one.
It's a good one.